Over the past few decades, the relationship between Israel and Iran has been one of tension, distrust, and, most importantly, nuclear fears. With both nations involved in a delicate nuclear game, the stakes couldn't be higher. In today's video, we'll explore the complex history of Israel and Iran's nuclear ambitions and dive into what could happen if these two powers ever go to the extreme. Let's rewind. In the 1970s, Israel is believed to have developed its nuclear weapons in secret. Meanwhile, Iran, under the Shah, had plans to develop nuclear energy, something that was accelerated after the 1979 Iranian Revolution. Fast forward to today, and the two countries are at an impasse. Israel's prime concern? Iran developing nuclear weapons, which they see as an existential threat. Israel follows a policy of nuclear ambiguity, meaning they neither confirm nor deny the existence of nuclear weapons. This tactic is intended to keep potential adversaries guessing, while also ensuring that any threats to the state of Israel are met with overwhelming force if needed. But this policy of silence doesn't stop the world from speculating. On the other side, Iran's nuclear ambitions have been a hot topic since the early 2000s. Iran insists that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes, such as energy production. But with tensions rising and accusations of secrecy, many, including Israel, fear that Iran's ultimate goal is to build nuclear weapons. This suspicion was a driving force behind the 2015 Iran nuclear deal, also known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or JCPOA. So, let's entertain a grim possibility. What if Israel were to launch a nuclear strike against Iran? The implications would be catastrophic, not only for the two nations, but for the entire Middle East. Iran has powerful allies like Russia, Hezbollah, and others, making retaliation a real threat. And that's not even considering the global reaction. Imagine the political fallout, economic sanctions, and the international condemnation Israel would face. Despite the tension, both nations have avoided direct conflict, relying heavily on diplomacy. But as we've seen in recent years, diplomacy has its limits. The Iran nuclear deal is now in limbo, and Israel is becoming increasingly vocal in its opposition to Iran's nuclear progress. So, is diplomacy enough? Or will the rising fear of a nuclear Iran push Israel into a corner? While nuclear weapons have always been a symbol of power and deterrence, their use is a last resort measure with far-reaching consequences. Israel and Iran's future is uncertain. But one thing is clear: the fate of the region, and possibly the world, rests on the delicate balance of diplomacy, military power, and international pressure. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think diplomacy will succeed in averting a conflict between Israel and Iran? Or is war inevitable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on global geopolitics.